Dark Dimension 6 recommendations, and I'm going to say that largely these recommendations will also work for Dark Dimension 5, Dark Dimension 4, Dark Dimension 3. It's largely going to be the same teams. There are some small differences, but we're just going to talk specifically today about Dark Dimension 6. And the one thing that I think is the most important, because I'm going to have some specific recommendations here, is that take in characters that you're going to use outside of Dark Dimension 6. And this was true in Dark Dimension 5 and 4. The most value you're going to get is if you take in characters that you use outside of Dark Dimension 6, because you're going to get through it. You're going to get through it. So let's get started with Global. And this is the team that I use for Global. And I highly recommend Apocalypse, and I highly recommend Quicksilver. The other three, in my opinion, don't matter that much. And my suggestion is to take in characters that you think you're going to use outside of Dark Dimension 6 and whatever you have the resources for, or maybe you have a preference, or maybe you have red stars, whatever it is, that's what I would do. Now, this is a DD6 planner that is on the MarvelStrikeForce.com website. You just go in here and you click roster, and then there is a Dark Dimension planner button that pops right up on the top, and then you can start loading up what you want to do. And then it also shows what gear you're missing, and so that you know what to farm it. Cosmic, I have 4 very strong recommendations for Cosmic: Vol, Kang, Kestrel, and Photon. This slot right here doesn't matter. Same thing, you know, with Global. Like, I don't feel like these 3 right here matter. I don't feel like this 5th slot matters. Do whatever you want to do. Use whatever character you think you're going to get the most value out of. Whatever gear, however your gear is lining up, maybe do that. City, I've got 3 strong recommendations. I recommend Ghost Rider Robbie, Hard Light Ms. Marvel, Big Time Spider-Man, and then the other 2 don't matter. Do whatever you feel like is going to be best for you, but I think that these 3 right here are going to be very important. Now, non-Horseman Legendary, and I just want to say that for a lot of people, there's going to be another Legendary coming out soon, and I would instantly replace Shuri or Omega Red or Doc Ock. I just get rid of them right away and do whatever that next Legendary. Tana made a video saying that it was going to be Green Goblin. Maybe there will be a Doc Ock rework, but even if they do a Doc Ock rework, they seem to do reworks dirty. So, like, maybe Doc Ock won't be that great. I mean, Kestrel got a good rework, I guess, but you never know. But I do highly recommend Nova and Black Cat. The other 3, it doesn't matter to me as much. I will gladly put in a different recommendation there when we get the next Legendary, if and when that is. Green Goblin is going to be better than the other 3. I'm not too excited about Omega Red or Shuri or Doc Ock at all. I'm just not, but I'll do what I got to do. And then as far as Legendary or Apocalypse, you know, feel very confident in Apocalypse, which just carries through Global, right? And then Nova, pretty vital inside of the non-Horseman Legendary. Same thing with Black Cat. And then right there, Red Hulk. And if I could drop Shuri off of this list and put in the next Legendary, I would absolutely do that. Now, I do like this planner because, like, right now I'm in Cosmic and I'm about ready to go into City, and I can see exactly what gear I'm missing. So you can see I'm pretty close to be ready to go. I just need some uniques. Looks like I got all my 18s ready, and then I can start over here. And right now I'm working on Nova and Black Cat, but I'm kind of a wait and see on these other 3. I will pull the trigger on them if we don't make it to the next Legendary in time. Now, let's get into offer review. And before we get into offer review, I want to say that don't forget to use this energy. I always forget this energy is there. You have to go into it, and I just did it right now, and I actually pulled a 7 red Nobu of all things. Yeah, they need to have like a button or something. So don't forget to spend your energy. And then also there is a sequence offer, and I bought the first 2 sequence on day 1 and day 2. They were reasonable enough. It doesn't matter if they're not available now. Day 3 was garbage, and then day 4 was not that much better. 8 million gold for $20. We're going to talk about gold here in a minute. And then there was a Reddit post I wanted to talk about. Is there any hope to beat Super Scroll on defense in Arena? And the answer is basically get Super Scroll. I think I've heard of a Doom counter for him. It's Super RNG. Yeah. So there in my arena shard right now, there is 3 Super Scrolls, and I'm just content to take 4, and I just leave the Super Scrolls alone. They're very good. Super Scroll's best character in the game, and I am right now absolutely pushing to get through Dark Dimension 6 and get Super Scroll unlocked, because there is a big spread between the have and have nots. Now, there is a gold offer, and it feels like on Sunday is the best offer. Like, these offers are several times during the week, but they're typically just 8 gold orbs, and then on Sunday there's an extra million. It is what it is. Now, these gold orbs, you know, there's 8 of them. They average 215,000 gold a piece. So, you know, you're not going to get a lot. 1.6 million plus another million right there. So that's like 2.6 million for $5. And if you consider that a single character to go from 1 to max out and gear and all thing, it's over 20 million gold. So, you know, that's not a lot of gold if you want to consider it. Same thing right here. $100 for 20 million gold. And you got 10 gold orbs, so that's going to be another 2 million gold. So that would be like 23 million gold. Then you get 500 gold promotion credits. Now, there was a $100 calendar offer, which was like 40 million gold, 44 million gold. And I think, you know, that would have been a better deal, but all of it's garbage. Now, in an entire month, there's somewhere between 100 and 110 million gold that you get for free. So adding, you know, 20 million, you know, is like 20% more gold, or adding like 40 million is like getting like 40% more gold for the month. But it's super expensive when you consider that a single character, you know, needs a little more than 20 million gold. So that's $100. It's a scam if you ask me. All right, we've got some offers right here. So this is got the blue ISO 5. To take a single character up to from 4 to 5 is about more than 1.7 million of this, and then you're getting, you know, 40 character shards. Relatively high demand. Hard Light, big fan of. Photon, big fan of. Also flexibility there in War. I prefer Robbie over her than Photon inside of Arena, but also a Dark Dimension 6 candidate in my opinion. So there you go. And then this is basically the same offer that's got Robbie. And boy, Robbie has really blown me away as being a above and beyond better character. Like, I think the next top 10 list that I'm going to make, I'm going to have to consider whether or not I'm going to put Robbie on the list. I think he might be good long term too, as long as bleeds are a thing, and being on a bleed team might be amazing. You know, if for some reason Secret Defenders no longer is a thing, maybe Robbie will still be standalone good in, you know, let's say like Zombie Iron Man in an Undying team. I don't know, but I'm big fan of Robbie at this time. Again, we've got a $10 here for 100 gold promotion credits. Silver promotion credits are for me, like, I have an abundance of them. I have over 4,000, so there's no value to me personally. But this right here, they did sell in a calendar offer for $50, 3,000 of them. So boy, that's not a real good deal. If you know, that's, you know, if you spend $50 on this, you buy this offer 5 times if you were able to. That'd only be 500 of them, where before they sold 5, you know, for $50, 3,000 of them. I don't know. Again, $1 million gold right here, and then 100,000 T4s, which I guess if you're desperate for, you're trying to get a big boy apocalypse, but this is not a great deal. There is an offer today for $5. If you're just looking for gold, you get 2.6 million, and this is not necessarily a meaningful amount because you need 1.7 million to upgrade a single character. 2 million for $5? I don't know. It kind of feels like trash. All right, I just want to pause and say that this offer I do approve of. Now, I wish these were 18s. They're 17s, but you get 40 Vol and 100 King, and both Vol and King are seeing a lot of play in multiple game modes. Now, I'm not sure if Vol will see a lot of play going forward in Cosmic Crucible if they change the room bonuses. And the other thing I want to say about Vol, and one can only hope, is that Vol has the exposed mechanic, and so does Super Scroll. If they add more characters with exposed mechanic, there may be opportunity to get more play. And then King, just one of my favorite characters, top 5 character in the game, absolutely best. Then we've got right here 50 Iron Fist World War II for $5. That's fantastic. And then we've got another Vol offer, 50 character shards for $15. If you just need Vol for raids, then maybe just upgrade Vol enough to get through the raids. Now, I think what's going to happen with a lot of alliances is that Ironheart's going to come out. There's going to be a full Pegasus team for the tech, and many alliances will be moving up to higher difficulties, maybe advancing, up from 1.3 to 1.4, so on and so on. So maybe there will be a need for people to upgrade Vol more than where they have Vol currently. I am using Vol in Dark Dimension 6 right now, personally myself, and I have Vol at 6 red, 6 yellows, but I mean, it feels like Dark Dimension 3 some days, and I've got like a 7-7 King and a 7-7 Kestrel and a 6-6 Vol, and they just get exploded. I mean, that's just the way Dark Dimension 6 is at time. And then lastly, there's an Absorbing Man offer right here, 50 character shards for $5. There is a node where you can get a little bit of them every day, which might take forever. If you want to speed up your process, that'll help you with that. All right, let me know what you think in the comment section. As always, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming. Bye for now.